to your mid-November astrology and tarot reading. As I am doing this, Mars has gone, well, it's stationed direct. And Mars has been in Aries. Now you're going to be able to say what you mean. Now you're going to be able to say what you feel without it coming out all wrong, without it making no sense to anybody else, without it coming across as aggressive or too direct, whatever it is that it has been received as. It's all about to get a lot easier. We have an amazing new moon in Scorpio on the 15th. And that new moon is a fresh start for you in terms of your future. It is a huge point of decision making where you say, right, Saturn's going into my sign, Jupiter's going into my sign. I want to maximize this. Saturn is your traditional ruler. Jupiter is the planet of luck and expansion. And it's been expanding you from the inside out. It has been teaching you how to stick up for yourself, but also how to stop doing battle with yourself so much. And now you have this new moon to decide, this is how I want my future to look, and I don't want to get in my own way. And I want to make the most of this Jupiter cycle. Saturn's my traditional ruler. Saturn teaches me what I need to know. And after having a lot of planets in the 12th house of emotional endings, you're ready to move on from all the churning of emotions and past energies, and you're ready to go forward. So this new moon is kind of the start. This new moon is the time where you say, I am going after my purpose. I am going after relationships that are more fulfilling. I am going after truth. Two of Cups, Temperance, Nine of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, and the Eight of Swords clarified by the Six of Wands. Aha. Okay. And underneath is the Tower. Let's clarify that Six of Wands. Six of Cups. Okay. The Tower makes sense. Mars goes direct. The Jupiter-Pluto conjunction in your 12th house. You have done a lot of clearing over the last year. You've figured out a lot about yourself. You've unpacked a lot of things that you thought you dealt with. And oh, it's not easy to go backwards. It's not easy to look at the past so much. It's not easy to feel stuck there. You are a future thinking sign. This revision of energy has felt intense. But it was necessary. It was very necessary for your success. As much as you can feel, Aquarius, that looking backwards will not help, as much as you feel that looking for answers in your past behavior, in your past relationships, in your past work map, as we look at that subconscious map, you've figured quite a lot of things out because you've not been able to run from that energy. Not this year. Not with Jupiter, Saturn, and Pluto, all making sure that you close out a particular cycle of your life. It's done. For a lot of you, it was a relationship with an earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. For a lot of you, it was a cycle in love that was so unhealthy. It was a relationship in your life that was unhealthy, be it a family dynamic, be it a romantic dynamic, be it a parent-child dynamic. You've closed out something for good. Something that needed to be changed, something that needed adjustment. And what's interesting about this new moon is that you'll see that what manifests from it, what career goals you're manifesting, what long-term goals you're manifesting, what manifests from this new moon, all happens because you did that review. It all happens because you looked backwards. It all happens because you did some healing, you did some digging. And I think for a long time with that Temperance card, you've just sought this kind of inner peace, this inner contentment. But you realized that in looking for that inner peace, there was just some stuff that you had to address. That Nine of Wands in your positive position is suggesting, Aquarius, that you have fought your battles in this lifetime really well. You've carried on, you've persevered, you've come through a lot. For some of you, you've come through more than most people can cope with. And it has been something you've wanted to move away from very much, especially where there was relationship pain. It's something that you've wanted to move away from, but you just couldn't see in the moment that, because the 12th house is so dark, you couldn't see at the moment that a lot of things were lining up. They just needed you to clear the stuff from the past. For many of you, it was a relationship with a Sagittarius, or a relationship with your chosen profession, where everything just felt like too much work, and you maybe thought there were commitment issues in the mix, but no, it was just compatibility issues. Maybe it was a Libra or a Taurus, but something karmic has been taking place that's going to make you feel a lot better. And for many people, karma is actually just being happy. With the Six of Wands and the Six of Cups, there is a feeling with this new moon that you can have a very balanced future going forward. The Six of Wands is where you find a marker of success in your life, where you feel very proud of how far you've come, especially if it's to do with what you endured as a child, or a lot of karmic relationships that have left you flattened. You are moving towards a very content, sweet time, full of emotional reunions with others and with yourself. And by reunions, we mean from this life or the last. It doesn't have to be an ex. That's not where I'm going with that. Three of Cups and the Sun. You're headed towards much, much happier times, where the sun feels bright. The Sun in Sagittarius will be for you a really beautiful time, where you feel connected to your friends, for sure. It's the 11th house. You feel like you can manifest the success, the achievements that you're looking for, the good news in your career that you're looking for, because that Scorpio new moon really wants to give it to you, because this is a reward from your healing. The new moon is sextile Jupiter, Pluto, and Saturn, and that Jupiter-Pluto conjunction is significant. It's sextiling that energy, and that energy is saying to you, look, you've done a lot of inner work, you've done a lot of hard grafting, and now we want to set you up for the future and show you that it was not in vain. It was leading you towards something. It's leading you towards something that makes you really happy. Be it a community of like-minded people, be it friendships, be it romantic relationships, being it an opportunity to travel more, be it an opportunity to expand. But a lot of it is entrenched in connections. It's entrenched in that feeling for another person, that warmth for another person. You've done a lot of work. You've done a lot of hard grafting. You've really been on your knees at certain points, just trying to make things make sense and strip it all back so that you can see what you're working with. And what you're working with, Aquarius, is somebody who is actually very loyal to people they love. Somebody who's actually very, very intelligent and has very interesting perspectives and words of wisdom and a lot to offer. So it makes sense that when you did that digging, when you worked through, especially Mars in retrograde, worked through your frustrations and fears of communicating your needs, working through that is only going to see you forward. Let's have a look at your oracle cards Patience. Lord knows you've been patient. Understanding divine timing, understanding the way things are meant to work out, working on your higher self, your 6th and 7th chakra, your 3rd eye, and your crown chakra. Understanding your psychic abilities, your healing abilities, your ability to enhance or transform energy around you, and how that is actually your purpose in the world. Transforming the way people think, transforming the way people heal, transforming the way people relate. If you have felt like your contributions were in vain, they've definitely not been. Your energy has a huge part to play in shaping the world for the next couple of years. A huge part to play. So if you're feeling a calling, if you're feeling a dance, if you're feeling an energy that you just feel excited about, that's because you're tapping into something that is on its way to you. You've much to be excited about. Okay, I'm going to get into your extended. It'll be listed below. There will be a lunar eclipse video for all the signs on the Gemini eclipse. Now for you, the Gemini eclipse is in the 5th house. So it's an eclipse of the heart. And seeing as my name is Bonnie, I'll be there to guide you through it because I know it well. So I will see you there, Aquarius. If you want to view the extended, it's linked below. Talk to you soon. Bye.